Which one? Cloudburst?
I don't know what that is.
Sounds good. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know that too.
Yeah. So we have time to probably, let's line up a few just in case.
Was she serious about Donna Lee?
No. Oh, I mean, we could.
I can play it.
How about a bossa?
Yeah, do you Corcovado? Maybe like, could we do like chaos?
Probably have that. You want to do both of those?
Yeah, maybe start thinking out and see what's up.
Do you do that in F?
Usually E flat, but we can just,
Let me see if I can find it.
I could just give it to you on my phone too if you want. I mean, I can.
If only I knew what I was doing.
Did you want this? Oh yeah, you want this. Ugh.
Kind of where you like it.
Ken, are you going to introduce this, or are we just going to start? Yay. Good morning, Unity San Francisco. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop. Good morning, Unity San Francisco.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey. So good to see you. So good to see you. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
And welcome to our Sunday prelude song that's starting right at the top of the hour. Here we go.
Ooh. Whatever you want, whatever you need, anything you want done, baby, I'll do it naturally, 'cause I'm every woman. It's all in me. fruit that seeds. I can make a rhyme of confusion in your mind. And when it comes down to some good old-fashioned love, I've got it, I've got it, I've got it, got it. I'm every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, do it naturally. Hey. I'm every woman, it's all in me. I can read your thoughts right now, everyone from A to Z. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I ain't bragging, 'cause I'm the one. Just ask me, shall be done. Don't bother or to compare. I got it. Every woman.
Kelly Carvajal.
We are all every woman, right?
Sunday, good morning.
Good morning. We're going to wait for our lights.
Ah,
Lights.
There we are. Happy Sunday, everybody.
happy Sunday.
And happy Mother's Day.
Yes, happy Mother's Day. The Divine Feminine, happy Mother's Day. Thank you all for being here. Opening with I'm Every Woman. Because, you know, we're celebrating Mother's Day, so that Divine Feminine, that really shows up all around us, all around in Mother Nature. Everywhere is this Divine Feminine. But then it shows up in our usual Ozzie and Harriet, right? It shows up in heteronormative
Can I have the handheld, please?
mothers that share that love, right? But I want you to know it also shows up in households with two moms. It also shows up in households with two dads. It also shows up in households where the older sibling is helping to raise. And it also shows up in foster homes. It shows up when I work at a college university helping students of all ages when I trigger into that supportive mother energy, right? And people who love their animals, that mothering. So today I just want to say, as we're talking about this unapologetically inclusive, which is a concept that Ken and the team, we are developing this stand that we as a community stand for being unapologetic to include, so all types of mothering energy.
Hallelujah.
Right? I think I heard something.
It's a modern miracle.
Ken's in the house. Ken's in the house. Yes, this all-inclusive feminine energy. That is Mother's Day for me.
It has nothing to do with gender, because as we talk about here, too, God doesn't have genitalia or a gender. God is the energy of life itself. It is encompasses the male, the masculine, and the feminine. And we see it in our modern life, how many men transition to women and women to men.
Sure.
All of that energy is all part of our own soul's unfoldment. And that's why we're unapologetically inclusive, because everything you show up as, that truth of who you are,
When it's the truth.
when it's the truth of your identity, your divine identity, is what makes the world a better place.
And it shines. When the person finds their truth and shines in it. When I give mothering energy at a community college to someone of whatever age, I'm shining in my truth.
Yeah.
And when they shine in their truth, whether it's masculine or feminine, find their truth and love it.
My daughter, because she's being raised by two men, when sometimes she needs comforting, she'll call me mama. And I know that's a clue that she needs me just to be nurturing and and supportive to her and caring. And so I'm glad to be mama for her.
Okay.
In those moments.
So
mama.
it's in Mother Nature. It is everywhere present. It's in the
Absolutely.
birds. It's everywhere. But when we key into it, when we need it. So in that moment, you key into it.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
So happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, all you mothers out
To
there.
everybody. To everybody.
Yeah. All right, so let's take that to our opening prayer and our opening song. Misa's got a great one for us called By India Ari.
Take time to breathe and relax into your seat.
I believe in open doors. I've taken off the screen. I'm ready to let the world come inside and touch my life. I will no longer be defined by what someone else believes that I am. Now that I have dropped the weight, I am light as a feather. It's time to elevate. Sober rise, lift your eyes, spread your wings and prepare to fly. This is the moment of your life. Go ahead and fly. I believe in open doors. I'm outside of the box. What did not demolish me simply polished me. Now the clearer I can see, I know where I wanna go. I am living in the flow. Oh, now that I have dropped the weight, I am light as a feather. It's time to elevate. Sober rise, lift your eyes, spread your wings and prepare to fly. This is the moment of your life. Go ahead and fly. Sober rise, lift your eyes, spread your wings and prepare to fly. This is the moment of your life. Go ahead and fly.
Go ahead and fly. Right here and right now, we open our very being. We spread our wings and take off. We lift from the nest that has nurtured us to the infinite possibility that is our true identity. We open ourselves to the next right step, the next right flight, the next right being, word, action, listening. the next right activity of our divine spirit. So right here and right now, we listen with intensity and purpose. We hear with divine wisdom and understanding. And we choose to take the steps, the actions, and to make the difference in the world that is called for by our true identity, our true self. For the world needs us to step up, to step forward, and to let our light be seen, known, and honored. That journey is all of our soul's journey. This journey of our soul's unfoldment that we come here to remind ourselves of. We come to this place of stillness and silence, this place of wisdom and understanding, so that our soul may rise to its height. And so it is, and so we let it be. Amen. Ashe.
Amen and Ashe. Already this beautiful energy that we create together, I just want to say thank you for being here, both in the house and everybody online. Just thank you. It is our pride and joy to be teaching the Unity teachings, but we offer them through a variety of Sunday morning, but also these meditations. And on the screen, you can see there's a Sunday morning every Sunday, both here in the sanctuary and broadcast on the internet live or on Zoom room. But then we have a midday, Monday through Friday. Join us on our website. Go join Reverend Ken or one of the chaplains to lead you through a 15-minute. Get grounded again throughout the week. Why do we do this? Because we know life can be that chaotic outer world that might get me stressed. So we come back in to ground and know ourselves. And also we're very proud to have this wonderful website with all of this library that we've curated for you, also our YouTube channel. So go to the bulletin, go to the email news blast, go to the website, nourish yourself. Go back to that center stillness and know who we truly are. So join us throughout the week. Now, we also wanted to point out that we have a spiritual connection card, and if you don't have a Sunday bulletin, please raise your hand, and one of our wonderful ushers will bring you a bulletin. And if you're online, click the connection card link on the website or the link in the chat. And in here, just let us know who you are and how you find out about Unity San Francisco. And really important is that if you're a first-time guest, please let us know, because we have gifts for you here in the foyer, but also if you're online, let us know on that online connection card that you're a guest, and we'd love to send you something electronically. And we're going to come back to this connection card a little bit later in the service. Now, we're also going to be having our first community song. Now, right after this community song, we want to invite all of our friends who are with us live. If you're viewing live, go to the website, because right after this song, we have an interactive meet and greet where we get to greet everybody here in the sanctuary and to all of our friends on camera. And so if you're on live, go to the website, click Spiritual Salon, and right after this song, we meet and greet. But if you're here in the sanctuary, I invite you to stand as you're willing and able. Let's fill our lungs with air on a Sunday morning, and let's celebrate together. Let's sing Face of God.
We're doing this with a little bit more pep in our step than we would ordinarily do it. Okay, so we're going to try this. You ready? Here we go. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
we got two images of you coming. Veronica. Hi there, everybody. All right. Here we go. Want to say hi?
Good morning, everybody. Good to see you all. It's great to be here.
Hey, Richard. Yeah. I'm good. Here we go, Dean.
Hey everybody, happy Mother's Day, happy Sunday.
Hey everybody, hey Noel. Hey Amy, Veronica, Jesse. Woo!
You, Vicky, you want to say hi? Hi, Frank. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Here we go, Jocelyn.
Where's Ori?
Okay, I'm gonna go back up.
Hi, everybody.
Good morning, happy Sunday. Good to see you. Hello, Noel. Hello, Ganilla. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Veronica.
Yeah. Julia.
Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to the divine feminine within all of us, including me. Did you see me singing that? I'm every woman. Whoa. Okay.
All right,
I think
everybody.
we are turning our attention back to Ken. We're going to mute everybody online, and we're turning our attention back to Ken.
Hey, everybody, welcome. If you didn't get a chance to hug or say hi to absolutely everybody, I promise there'll be time after service, too. And we also have an incredible hospitality service downstairs. Misa and her family donated a whole side of beef, it seems. It was a 16-pound brisket. So that's cooking for us downstairs. It was smoked for the last 2 days. So make sure you're joining us for hospitality after service. Yeah, and I just wanted to tell you about Lisa Allman Baldwin's coming back to be with us here on Sunday, June 4th. She'll be here doing the talk. And it's great to have her back in the house, and she's going to do a workshop into stepping into your authentic power. So I invite you to make plans to be here. The workshop will be online and in person here in the room. It'll be a hybrid version, and look forward to seeing you all there. For those of you who are in my Absolute Abundance class, that's the other week I'm not here. So that's why we're not having Sunday class that week. We'll have that on Monday. So that, make plans to be there for it. And today we have a very special treat for Mother's Day. Yes, I'm making her work on Mother's Day. Our own minister of music, Miss Misa Malone, is going to do the talk today, but I wanted to talk more about that. Misa and I have been working together for over 10 years now. She first sang for me at Unity of Fremont back in 2012, right? So over 10 years ever since we met and went on this journey. And she has really stepped fully into the role here and is taking classes, is learning what Unity teaches and the fundamentals. And we spend much of our time together looking at words, looking at music, looking at lyrics, trying to find and hone the perfect message that brings the point home so that you're humming it all week. I don't know about you, but I do, all week, sing these songs. So she's really stepping fully into her ministry, and I am honored to give to you today our minister of music, Miss Misa Malone.
That was beautiful. So I hadn't planned a preamble to this song, and I think that's somebody I know's phone going chirp chirp. But I feel it's necessary to set this. Celine Dion, Because You Love Me. How many of you know it? Online, raise your hand. All right. I had always listened to this song and heard it as a love song from one partner to another. But as I was, as Ken said, looking at the lyrics, I realized if you change your lens, you'll hear something different. So I invite you in this moment, on this Mother's Day, as we explore the divine feminine, shift your lens and listen from a different perspective. For all those times you stood by me, for all the truth you made me see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong you made right, for every dream you made come true, for all the love I found in you, I'll be forever thankful. You're the one who held me up, never let me fall. You're the one who saw me through it all. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believed I'm everything I am because you love me. You gave me wings and made me fly. You touched my hand, I could touch the sky. I lost my faith, you gave it back to me. You said no star was out of reach. You stood by me and I stood tall. I had your love, I had it all. I'm grateful for each day you gave me. Maybe I don't know that much, but I know this much is true. I was blessed because I was loved by you. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believed I'm everything I am because you love me. Oh, you were always there for me, the tender wing that carried me, a light in the dark, shining your love into my life. You've been my inspiration through the lies, you were the truth, and my world is a better place because of you. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believed I'm everything I am because you love me. Thank you. On the handheld, there we go. Thank you, thank you. So I chose that song because I think that song is the perfect intro to the Divine Feminine. I'm pulling that lecture move. Been taking public speaking classes. How am I doing? So one of the things about that song, and the reason I chose that song, is because that song can be used to describe and attribute to anyone who has nurtured and cared for you. Anyone. You can go to the biological definition of a mother. You can go to whoever your logical definition of mother is, and that song still works. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You told me the stars were not out of reach. I am prayerful that everyone had someone who did that for them. And that's why I chose that song. So we're going to talk about the divine feminine today, and I got to tell you, I love this picture because she is fierce. Fierce. I want to start with the Sagaru quote. In celebrating divine feminine, you will know the beauty of life. So let me start by dispelling a common myth. Mother's Day is not a holiday created by a greeting card company. It is not a commercial ritual. The roots actually go quite a bit deeper. The celebration of Mother's Day and divine feminine, the celebration of mothers and the divine feminine, actually dates back to ancient Greece and Rome. And there were festivals that were held in the honor of the mother goddesses Re and Cybele. Ancient Rome. The earliest U.S. observance dates back to before the Civil War, when Anne Reeves Jarvis organized Mother's Friendship Day in 1868 to teach women how to properly care for their children. And then shortly after her death in 1905, her daughter, Anna, conceived of Mother's Day and lobbied for it as a way of honoring the sacrifices mothers made for their children. President Wilson made it into an official holiday, and it was celebrated for the very first time on Sunday, May 9th, 1914. But it was still several years before the first Mother's Day card was created. So sorry, Hallmark. You're about 60 years late. 60 years late. But it is true, like most of our holidays, the greeting card companies have maximized the institution, right? But I think we need to remember the original intent, to honor the sacrifices that mothers make for their children. So I love the idea of this because I think it's one that transcends relationships. As someone that has given birth, I can tell you that the physical act of birthing another person is a big deal. Requires a lot of sacrifice, so many sacrifices, the simplest of which is control of the outcome. For this reason, I feel that those that create life, masculine, feminine, surrendering control of your body, control of the process, control of the outcome, right? Masculine and feminine people who surrender control in favor of nurturing should be honored and are worthy of gratitude. Now, looking at this from a strictly scientific perspective, okay, for the most clinical reason, without that initial surrender of ovum and sperm, yeah, I said it. He says stuff all the time. I can say it. Without that initial interaction and sacrifice at the moment of surrender, no one would be here. No one in this room would be here. No one online would be here. And I know, I'm gonna ask you to bear with me, I know there's triggers around this, around mothers. Hello. Daughter of a textbook narcissist right here, okay? But for this moment, let's just look at the clinical. Let's take that off the table and look solely at the science. So the base scientific truth is that someone created, provided, and sacrificed an ovum for me to be here, for you to be here, and for that I'm grateful. I have an amazing life filled with amazing people because of basic biology. So yes, I am profoundly grateful to the egg donors that made it possible for us all to be here today. I'm glad you're here, and my life is richer for having known you. So with that being said, let's hear it for the egg donors. What? Egg donors rock. Now, recognizing that being the bearer of ovum only makes someone a mother from a biological perspective, the ability to mother is inherent in each and every one of us, ovum presence notwithstanding. And that is where we leave the physical limitations of the biological and physiological confines of this lovely human experience. We leave that behind, and we delve into our divine nature and our divine femininity. Rumi has this lovely quote: "Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion." In ecstatic motion. So let's break this down. In unity, we believe that there is only one power and one presence active as the universe and in my life, God. Only one. Second to this, we believe that they are divinity, that we are divinity in expression, and therefore inherently good. We are God. We are God, folks. Divinity, walking and talking in this frail human shell, experiencing these human trials, and we are called to apply our divine nature, stand in our dominion, and elevate the experience of ourselves and others. That's what we're called to do. And to do this, there are a number of attributes that we possess, and among them are masculine and feminine aspects. This quote from Matthew Fox, who's a fairly famous New Thought theologian: when the sacred masculine is combined with the sacred or divine feminine inside each of us, we create the sacred marriage of compassion and passion in ourselves. Now let's dispel another myth. The divine feminine is not what society says it is. It transcends male and female, and in truth is a state of being, of awareness. I love how, this is from Reverend Maria Schuchart at CSL Tucson, and she said, the divine feminine is grounded in spirituality and represents the connection to that part of consciousness that is responsible for nurturing, intuition, and empathy, regardless of gender. It is the aspect of ourselves that is associated with creation, community, and sensuality in an experiential or felt sense rather than in a thinking sense and collaboration. I'm going to be looking at more of Maria Schuchart because, simply put, we all have this inside of us. We all, regardless of gender, can apply our divine femininity to almost any scenario, trust our intuition, and lean into our deep well of empathy at any time. Marianne Williamson, who I know Ken quotes quite regularly, in all the great religious systems, there are divine beings who represent the feminine face of the divine. That's in the wrong place. That's the one it's supposed to be. Oops. There are times in life to push forward, to make things happen, to take a dominating approach, the masculine dynamic. And there are times to expand, to become more, rather than attack or coerce things. The wisdom of the feminine, the most powerful arrangement, is for the feminine aspect of each of us to be in leadership. Divine feminine leadership is essential for the evolution of humanity. I like Reverend Roger. Essential. See, unfortunately, American society has demonized the word feminine and made it synonymous with weakness, frailty, meekness, touting it, meaning trying to sell it as something that is less than, and making it something that is undesirable to aspire to or to emulate. I personally find that hilarious. See, most Americans who lean heavily into their masculine aspect tend to dismiss the truth that divine feminine is also strength, courage, resilience, tenacity, and a fierce and unwavering need to protect. Unwavering need to protect. You need only turn to nature. If you look at the animal kingdom, you'll see plenty of examples there, right? In the wild, the female lions are the fiercest. They're the hunters, they're the protectors. They are savage fighters, not to be trifled with. You see it with bears. Matter of fact, you see it so strongly in bears that humans have adopted mama bear. Oh, she's a mama bear, which means she's fiercely protective and she's vicious when those under her care are endangered, need protection, or rescue. Mama bear. Now, yeah, see, this is all in wrong order. Now we go back to Marianne Williamson. There are other faith traditions that recognize the power of the divine feminine. Not so much Christianity, but if we look at Eastern faith traditions, they'll honor this aspect. In the Hindu tradition, the divine feminine is recognized by the goddess Shakti. And Shakti represents this primordial cosmic energy the dynamic forces that are thought to move through the universe. She is responsible for the creation, the maintenance, and the destruction of the universe. She's identified as female because she's a creator, but she's also the destroyer, the feminine aspect. See, without divine feminine energy, nothing in this universe would happen. Those that embody Shakti or divine feminine are creators, protectors, and destroyers, imbued with power beyond measure. Let that just sit on that. Just sit in that for a minute. So I want you to think of someone, irrespective of gender, okay? Anyone in your life journey that has embodied their divine benefit to your benefit, the divine feminine to your benefit. Someone that was nurturing, loving, deeply empathetic, and radiating love, welcome, and joy, just to be in your presence, just to share company, always there with a willing ear, an open heart, and I know in the Black family, a plate of food. Or if there isn't a plate of food ready, there will be one real quick, baby. Just give me a minute. I'm going to cook something for you. Right? Loving, supportive, unless and until you were endangered. You were at risk. And then they became a warrior, ready to fight for you, ready to defend you, ready to do damage to anyone that had the nerve to dare to cause you pain. Do you have someone in mind? Who will be the first one to pick up their sword and shield and defend you, even in those situations where you might have been in the wrong? Hopefully we can all think of someone, a family friend, a family member, partner, confidant, colleague. And if you can't think of anyone, it's me. I'm that person. I will fight for you. We can connect after service. I got you. I learned the truth about myself as a mama bear, as a nurturer, as a caregiver when I was in the 9th grade, and I had 7th graders calling me mama, looking to me for counsel, and to beat up that 8th grader that stole their lunch money. I don't like to fight, but I will. I know my truth. My kids do too. My grandkids will soon. But I know my truth. I have no shame in that. I am blessed beyond measure to be a nurturer, to be a caregiver, to be able to share that part of me with the people in my life. And I'm so glad that there are others that will mother and provide support when those cast in the traditional role fall short or are incapable of carrying that burden. And you'll see it in all kinds of communities. You'll have your big mamas, your mud deers. We are technologically challenged. Let's hold for a moment while we figure this out. I think we're good, okay. So in Black communities, you'll see big mamas. In Latin communities, you'll see tias, papatio. You might see abuelos, abuelitas. You'll see house mothers, queens, honorary aunties and uncles. So many people across all ages, all life experiences, all genders, right? That will mother you, that will fill that hole for you, that will be your eyes when you can't see, and lift you up when you can't reach. And they manifest in our lives and make us better just for having known them. So my call to you today is to embrace those moments where the divine feminine in you can manifest and bless somebody around you. Honor your sacred divine feminine. Embody the ability to create, care, and protect life. There is a duality to divinity. Your masculine and your feminine, yin and yang, right and left. You thought I was going to say wrong. And only when we wholly embrace that, I was going to say divide, but there really is no divide. We divide it by limiting it. We divide it by explaining it and defining it. But the reality is it's all energy. It's all in the prayer field, in divine mind. It's a divine idea. So I ask you to shift your idea of what divine feminine means and embrace the oneness of one power and one presence, wholly and completely. Let's take that to this final words from Rumi. Eventually, there you go. You are a volume in the divine book, a mirror to the power that created the universe. Whatever you want, ask it of yourself. Whatever you're looking for can only be found inside of you. What we need manifests as how we can serve. If you feel the need for more divine feminine energy in your life, invoke more divine energy into your life. Let's take that to meditation.
I invite you to get comfortable, to let the chair and the floor of this ancient building hold you. Realizing that the very timbers that surround us and undergird us are the timbers of ancient redwoods, made into beams, but grown and nurtured for thousands of years. Right here in this moment, breathe. Inhale and exhale. Another duality, another opportunity to see the wholeness of everything. And now allow this vibration and these words to move through you.
Welcome magic and wonder, brilliance and grace. Welcome joy and satisfaction, pressure and shame. Welcome essence, beauty, presence, time, spirit, form, and space. Welcome excellence and every blessing, sacred and pray. What I seek, I have. What I wanna know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I wanna be, I am. What I seek, I have. What I wanna know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I wanna be, I am.
I am what I want to be. I am. Right here and right now. We dive deep within our soul and find the divine component of wholeness and life within us. We find the component of the divine feminine bubbling up within us, the wisdom of nurture, of compassion, of caring, of expansive listening, incredible power and strength. That divine wholeness that balances all of the universe. The creative force, the constant renewal, the life itself. Right now, in this divine moment, we celebrate our own qualities of divine strength, wisdom, femininity, wholeness. And we see in our mind's eye all that divine feminine has brought us in the faces, the hands and the touch, the caring and the empathy of countless souls who have helped us to make it to this point, to this moment in time. Today, in our meditation, we celebrate the divine feminine, the divine power of the feminine in the silence. We sang it earlier, but as those faces and those souls appear before your mind's eye, remember the truth. You are the face of God. You are the face of the divine in my life. I bow to you. I bow to the strength and the power of this divine characteristic that enabled you to support and love me. The goddesses, the earth goddesses, the mother goddesses, the feminine goddesses are all part of us. For we have all been raised and made in the image and the likeness of the divine. So Mother Mary, Isis, Shanti, Esther, Ruth, all of the matriarchs come to mind. All of the goddesses come to heart. And we come to this moment enriched. Empowered.
Brilliance and grace, welcome joy, satisfaction, pleasure and strength. Welcome essence, beauty, presence, time, spirit, form and space. Welcome excellence in every blessing, sacred and pray. What I seek, I have. What I wanna know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I wanna be, I am. What I seek, I have. What I wanna know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I wanna be,
Sacred feminine. Welcome the sacred feminine in your life right here and right now. Welcome all of the qualities of the divine and allow them to pour from you to the world.
I am a sea, I am a tree.
I am the flower, I am the bee.
I am fire and I am wind.
I accept love and also I give.
I am loud and I am mighty.
I am silent and I tread lightly.
I am brave and monumental.
I am modest, I am gentle.
I am student and I teach.
I am the sand and I am the beach.
I am ease and I am power.
I am bridge and I am tower.
I am reason, I am wild.
I am mother, I am child.
I am many, I am few. I am God and God is you. What I seek, I have.
What I wanna know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I wanna be, I am. What I seek, I have. What I wanna know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I wanna be, I am. Who I wanna be, I am. Who I wanna be, I am.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. I was thinking, like, before I almost said the resurrection of the divine feminine, and I thought, may my awareness of what the divine feminine be resurrected. We just did Easter, but Mother's Day, the resurrection in my mind of what the divine feminine is. Thank you, Misa. Thank you, Misa. History, physical medicine, then metaphysics, and so all of that, the resurrection in my mind, of the divine feminine. Thank you for celebrating that divine energy. And all of us together create this together, through the talk, through the music, through the quiet moments, through the loud moments, when we stand with that strength. We are all of that. So thank you for that meditative space. And I just want to point out, we often use these spiritual practices, we call them. We take the spiritual inspiration from Sunday, and I ask myself, how can I apply this forward? And so we have some written sentences. If you look at your connection card, if you're online, click the link for connection card. And these are choices, if it rings true for you. Right now, I choose this week to stand in my divine feminine. I choose right now, before I get into the problem, that when I need that divine feminine energy, it's there for me, I'm gonna stand in it. Number two, if you choose this one, I choose to make space for others to embody their divine feminine. Another option, I choose to honor those in my life that have nurtured and protected me. Let me take time today to think about those people. Let me take time this week to think about those people who took time to protect and nurture me. I can set my intention to fully embrace that I am one with the divine, that I am the solution. The fourth one, I choose to fully embrace that I am the one with the divine and all of its attributes, the masculine and the feminine. And then I walk with that full integration that she talked about. And there's space here to write your own affirmation. Now, the purpose of this is also for you to set your intention, but also for Ken to agree with you. So you put in the offering basket, and the power of agreement is later on in the week. He reads this and he says, yes, you are what you said you are. Power of agreement. So this goes in the offering basket in a moment. I just want to let you also know that we share of our time, treasure, and talent. So if you want the opportunity to give to Unity San Francisco, I think we're a very rich and loving community that does so much good: classes, events, programs, meditations, online libraries. So if you want somewhere to give, if you're looking for a really amazing nonprofit to give to you, I invite you to give to Unity San Francisco. There's a QR code in the bulletin. It's on the screen. Use your cell phone, use the white envelope in the chair seat in front of you, multiple ways to give. So as the ushers come forward, we're going to be giving, and we're going to anchor our giving with an affirmation. We're going to put in our connection card with our intentions. We're going to put in our love and our giving. And if we anchor this with this affirmation, I'll say it once. I give with abundant love and joy. And as I give, I receive. And I invite you to know this with power with me together. I give with abundant love and joy. As I give, I receive. And so it is.
So we have a chant that was written specifically for this community. I am one. Let's affirm it. 1, 2, 3. I am one with the universe and all living things. I am one. I am spirit from which all life springs. One power, one presence, active as me. I am one. In and of everything. I am one with the universe and all living things. I am one. I am spirit from which all life springs. One power, one presence, active as me. I am one. In and of everything.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, wait, there's announcements. That was funny, Ken. That was funny. All right, come on.
Lisa.
Tyler's a little slap happy this Sunday.
Oh my God.
Was it a good talk?
How many years that I have done this?
Was it a good talk, Ty?
I lost track. Yes, I did.
All right, awesome. So I want to speak on something. We talk about time, talent, and treasure. We're going to talk about Miss Ricky Byers. Miss Ricky Byers is a foundation, cornerstone, bedrock of New Thought music.
Yeah.
And she has graciously agreed to come to Unity San Francisco. But here's the thing, people. This is a fundraiser. And it only works if funds are raised. And right now, funds ain't raising. So I'm going to ask you, whether you are in the room, whether you're on Zoom, whether you're watching this in real time or you watch it later, Unity San Francisco is an enriching, amazing, spiritual community in need. I know it's amazing. You walk in here, you see all of the beautiful things, the beautiful stained glass windows. You also see the spaghetti cords. You also see multiple tones of carpet. Those of you on live stream, your sound, it goes in and out. And it takes money to address those things. So the Ricky Byers concert is a fundraiser. And we need tickets to sell, or we are going to have to cancel. And unfortunately, that's a very real and present danger with the current state of ticket sales. So whether you yourself is coming, if you can't make it, we ask you to purchase a ticket and donate it. Maybe some needy person in the community, maybe that price point is something more than they can handle, but they really want to come. If there's a way for us to support this opportunity, support this event, I ask of you to please support it. Recognizing that all is in divine order, and it may not be the time. Recognizing that. But also knowing closed mouths do not get fed. So I'm going to ask if you would be willing to give of your treasure to support the Ricky Byers concert. We would be greatly appreciative. Tyler?
Thank you, Misa. And also see Carol Dollahan for more information, or myself, or Reverend Ken. And we always have lots of different programs, events, and classes. And one of the classes that's already going on is Reverend Paul Hasselbeck. He's a New Thought leader. He's teaching Metaphysics 1. You know, Misa talked about Principle 1, Principle 2. If you want to learn more about the unity concepts that we stand upon in my mind and in my heart, go to Metaphysics class with Reverend Paul. Now, this is the second week. You're still allowed to join in the second week. And join us Wednesday nights with Reverend Paul. It's online only. Now, we also have our connection groups coming up next in 10 days, not this Wednesday, the following Wednesday, is Healing Group with Dave Cooperberg, our licensed Unity teacher. And then 2 weeks from today is the knitting group with Cindy Lavorato, wonderful connection with Cindy. And the other connection groups, Men's Spirituality, Divine Feminine, all that kind of stuff. Go to your e-blast, go to your Sunday bulletin, go to our website, find out more information. And here come the kids, because Ken is going to do a little blessing of the children that we do every week. Bring the kids on up. Hey!
Everybody, the hokey pokey. Right foot in, you take your right foot out. Put your right foot in, and you're about. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out. You put your left foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Hey! All right, Burke, give me a high five. Woo! Yay! All right, Roma, put him down. Be careful. Be careful. We have a blessing for all of the world's children and for all of our children. Joshua. You are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see you. I see you, Joshua. And we love you exactly the way you are. Can we know that together? You are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see you and we love you exactly the way you are. And so it is.
So it is.
Woo! All right.
There was always prayer chaplains here to pray with you if there's anything that's on your heart after service or downstairs in the foyer. Pray with the prayer chaplain. Go to the website, submit a prayer request. We'd love to pray for you.
Yeah, and we have an online spiritual salon immediately following. For those of you online, click over to our Zoom room at any time and hang out and talk about today's service with each other and make more connections there. Thank you.
And thank you to everybody that makes Unity San Francisco. It's not just this building, it is all of us. It is all the prayers and the energy that we come together to celebrate. We come together to love one another. So thank you to the hospitality team, to the music team, but thank you to each of us. Thank you all for being here. We always have
Let's go
closing.
dance. Yeah.
We always have a closing song.
So the closing song today, I invite you to stand for and to make a joyful noise as the kids all run around. Yeah, and dance with us.
1, 2, 3, and I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. Love is my claim. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. Love is my claim. Love is my claim. Everybody sing, I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. Love is my claim. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. Love is my claim. Love is my claim. Light over darkness, strength over weakness, joy over sadness. Love is my claim. Dream to the dreamless, friend to the friendless, hope for the hopeless. Love is my claim. I will love you. I will hold you. For you are divinely and wonderfully made. 2, 3, and you are not forgotten. You are not forgotten. You are not forgotten. Love is your claim. You are not forgotten. You are not forgotten. Love is your claim. Love is your claim. Right here, light over darkness, strength over weakness, joy over sadness. Love is your claim. Love is your claim. Dream to the dreamless, friend to the friendless, hope for the hopeless. Love is your claim. I will love you. I will hold you. For you are divinely and wonderfully made. 2, 3, and we are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. Love is our claim. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. Love is our claim. Love is our claim. I am not forgotten, one with creation. I am not forgotten, one with creation. You are not forgotten, one with creation. You are not forgotten, one with creation. We are not forgotten, one with creation. We are not forgotten, one with creation. Everybody in the building singing, we are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. Love is our claim. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. Love is our claim. Love is our claim. Love is our claim. Love is our claim. That song is
Everybody, I'll see you downstairs. Woo! Hi, sweetie. Hi, everybody. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Francine. Want to say hi?
Hey, it's Stacy. Good to see you. Happy Mother's Day. You know, we all nurture somebody. So even if you're not a biological mother, you are a mother. I have a dog and a cat, and they're my babies. I can't hear y'all. Hey, Jesse. Hello to Ganilla. Hi, Noel. Where are you, Noel? Are you in Mexico? Oh. Hi, Henry. Hey, Ganilla. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Ganilla. Hi, Stacy.